ये पूरे भारतवर्ष में भगवान शिव के मुख्य दर्शन चमोली के रुद्रनाथ में होते हैं और चतुरानंद रूप में नेपाल के पशुपतिनाथ में होते हैं।
पैदल जा रहा है वो नंगे पार। हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव।
Rudranath is not just a temple in the Himalayas. It is one of the most remote and demanding pilgrimages among the Panch Kedar, where faith, endurance, and respect for nature come together. This documentary focuses on the final and most challenging section of the Rudranath trek, from Panar Bugyal to Rudranath Temple, completed on the same day after starting from Sagar village. The earlier part of this journey from Sagar village to Panar Bugyal has been documented separately. The link to that video is available in the description. After crossing Panar Bugyal, the trek enters its most significant phase, the ascent towards Pitrodhar, the highest point of the Rudranath trek. This section is physically demanding due to continuous elevation gain, reduced oxygen levels, and narrow and uneven trails. Pitrodhar also holds deep religious importance. In Hindu tradition, it is a sacred point where offerings of food and water are made to ancestors. This act symbolizes remembrance, gratitude, and continuity of life. The atmosphere at Pitrodhar is distinctly different, quiet, serious, and deeply reflective. Surrounded by Himalayan ranges on all sides, the landscape is visually stunning, but it offers very little protection from sudden climate changes. Movement here requires constant attention and controlled pacing. At this stage of the trek, an extremely important safety factor must be highlighted. There are no water sources available after Panar Bugyal. Trekkers must carry sufficient water from Panar Bugyal itself. The next water source is at Panchganga, located approximately 5 kilometers from Panar Bugyal. This stretch is physically taxing, and dehydration can quickly become a serious risk. Maintaining a slow, steady pace is essential. After crossing Pitrodhar and descending toward Panchganga, the weather can change abruptly. In this journey, a sudden hailstorm lasted nearly 30 to 40 minutes. Fresh snow covered the trail, making the route slippery and difficult to identify. There was no shelter available along this stretch. Movement had to continue carefully, with complete focus and calm decision-making. Such conditions highlight the unpredictable nature of high-altitude Himalayan trekking.
ये आ गया वाटर सोर्स पंचगंगा, बहुत दूर बाद।
Reaching Panchganga provides significant relief. It is the first water source after Panar Bugyal and an important resting point before the final ascent. Here, trekkers can refill water, stabilize breathing, and prepare mentally for the last climb. From this point onwards, the presence of Rudranath Ji begins to feel close. After Panchganga, a steep and demanding climb leads to a point from where the first view of Rudranath Ji Temple becomes visible. This moment is emotionally powerful. After hours of effort and exposure, seeing the temple for the first time brings a deep sense of relief and gratitude. From this viewpoint, the temple lies approximately 2 to 2.5 kilometers away.
ये पॉइंट से सबसे पहली बार मिलता है। हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव। अभी बज रहा है 6:05। हम लोग करीब करीब मंदिर के सामने पहुंच गए हैं। थोड़ा अंधेरा हो गया है। सुबह निकले थे 4:45 को और शाम को अभी है 6:05। हम लोग, आपको दिख रहा है मंदिर, और 10 मिनट में हम लोग मंदिर पहुंच जाएंगे। छवि हुआ भगवान जी कृपा से। तो बोलो सब एक साथ, हर हर महादेव।
As the sun begins to set, the journey reaches its conclusion. Starting from Sagar village at 4 a.m., after nearly 14 hours of continuous trekking, crossing high-altitude terrain, snowfall and extreme weather, the sacred Rudranath Ji Temple is finally reached. The time has crossed 6 p.m. just before the evening Aarti. Fatigue fades in this moment, replaced by silence, humility and devotion. In the next video, I will take you beyond the trek and into the entire history of Rudranath Temple. I will share the ancient legends connected to Rudranath Ji and details that most pilgrims and travelers never get to know. If you want to truly understand why Rudranath Ji is not just a temple but a sacred experience, make sure you don't miss the next video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification so you are notified the moment it is published. This journey continues from the path of endurance to the depths of history and faith. Har Har Mahadev.